We're here on Cowes for the Extreme Sailing Series, but this is windsurfing versus Extreme 40s. So we're here, it's the Extreme Sailing Series, it's part of a world tour of sailing. It's kind of like the Formula One of sailing, and we're here on our windsurfers taking them on. We're going to challenge the Extreme 40s, which are these 40-foot catamarans. They've got 180 square meters of sail. Nick got the gig going really with the Windsurfers versus X40s a couple of years ago.
The first time with Nick Baker and yourself, we had some contact. And Nick did a massive air off the front of our boat. And if he didn't stick it, we would have mowed him down for sure.
Do you think maybe some of the boats might flip today in this?
Oh, good chance for sure. I think any day out here, in any wind against tide scenario, anything above 15 knots of wind, good chance someone's going to swim. So that's all we want from the guys, is to bring the boat back in one piece and to have learned a lot, and then they integrate into the other aspects of the campaign, which is 3 years long and ultimately aiming at the America's Cup in San Francisco 2013 in 72-foot catamarans with wing masts. Insane. You know, this stadium format of yachting it's surprisingly to not see it still strong in windsurfing. They've got less logistics, they've got less the cost associated. If we can do this here with the yachting aspect, I can't see why the windsurfing industry can't do it, you know. And
totally agree.
Just a feeling of windsurfing is quite unique, and the effort required is a difficult thing to do. So once you have the skills, you want to hang on to them, and you want to utilise them.
It's fully windy already, and it's going to nuke later because it's only 12:30 now, and the sea breeze is yet to kick in. Tide's going to turn. It's going to be like the Columbia River Gorge out there soon. I'm going out on my 7 meter in a minute. Got a few thousand people on the beach already. It's going to be heaving later. Big commentary, big media attention here. It's fantastic. So I'm going to go out windsurfing with this on and see if we can race and beat Red Bull Racing. There's a lot of crowds around, check them out. Are you the youngest guy in Extreme 40s? Or the youngest skipper? You look about 21 or something.
No, I'm 27, 8, I don't know.
Yeah. John does a bit of windsurfing as well, so how many skills can you take from windsurfing and put into sailing, for example? Is there anything that...
Yeah, no, you do get skills from windsurfing and sailing, like the whole rig stuff of, like, you know, I guess, you know, the feeling, like there's just a lot more, you're attached to this, aren't you? And it's exciting.
Cool, man. So who's going to win? These guys in their X40s?
Or you and your windsurfer? I don't know.
It really needs to wait for it. My experiences this week racing against Extreme 40s has been one of, I mean, I've been blinded by spray of all this solent chop so much I hardly saw anything, to be honest. I had to concentrate so much on what was immediately in front of me that it was hard to sort of line up and see all the action going on around me with the actual racing. But it's been absolutely fantastic. You cannot imagine how fast these things are. I mean, I'm pretty quick on a slalom board, and these things are going full tilt, same speed as we are, basically. Upwind, they're phenomenal. They just would they waste every other kind of sailing craft, full stop. Off the wind, you know, on a broad reach, I'm quicker, but windsurfing is quicker. But these guys can sail so much deeper than us. They're super fast. I mean, it's fascinating being on it. I mean, listen, super ding, 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 high-tech carbon fiber boats. It's 12.5 meters long, 400,000 euros. I mean, my full-on race gear is an expensive bit of kit, very specialist stuff, and that's probably about 3,000 or 4,000 euros. The whole gear, the 200 euro fin, the 1,000 euro sail, and so on. But this is 400,000 euros. We're a little bit mismatched, to be honest with you, X40s and the Windsurfers, because they sail their performance is really straight upwind or straight downwind, and windsurfing performance, as we know, is more across the wind, or degrees of that. So a bit mismatched. Perhaps we could bring that into an event and create some kind of weird shaped course where we keep crossing in the middle, and maybe that would be able to indicate who's winning. Right now we've been trying to go neck and neck, as you'd expect from a typical race, but I think we might have to change that for the future.
You know, I remember in Maui with Cribb, we scored Kanaha one afternoon. It just jacked and the breeze dropped and we sailed to dark. I remember carrying our kit to the car. It took me like an hour to get from the water's edge to the car. Trash, you know. It took us like another 2 hours to pack our rig up, and got home. Was just couldn't believe the session that we'd had, and the just pure exhaustion and elation, and you know, it's a dream day. And I look back on that today, and I still think, you know, even though it's hard to say, Cribb, you were part of my dream.
Oh, I love it. And it was a wet dream at that, really, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Let's face it, it was in the water.
Yeah.